A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. Today, two teams from the even bigger Big Ten clash. A conference that now stretches from the Atlantic all the way to the Pacific. This will be a good one. As we'll see, the Iowa Hawkeyes taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Zips will kick this deep, begin the game. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Iowa's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him.
Makes the catch downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Hawkeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And tackled there by the defense.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And that's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. Powering through the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Hawkeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. 2nd down and goal, upcoming. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarter.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Zips offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
The pass rush closing in. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to find some room. It's Smith. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Back to throw. It's Hart. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. There's a 1st and 10 play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron. Now the important point after attempt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gets rid of it on the move. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
And that run produces a decent gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
They'll kick it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Hart. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. The Zips lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Trying to get the throw off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Zips looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Zips. See if they can convert the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Ball handed off. Oh, there's the stiff arm.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And looking for a big play here. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Akron. It was a foot race and he won it. Well, touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Akron offense back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. And the Hawkeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
He's brought down at the 21-yard line. Brings up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Hart. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. Finding some room at the 25. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. The quarterback doing it with his legs. The Zips are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
Return begins inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Back to pass. It's Hart. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Grab down the middle. It's Hernandez. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, Akron. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? In the clear at the 25. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. The Akron offense back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Using his legs, it's Smith. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. And he's tackled after the catch. High completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's got it. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Zips make up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the... Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
2nd down.
Tailback with another carry. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Hawkeyes will line up to boot it away. Butter getting a serious workout today on the punt for the 6th time. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He shreds the tackle. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Hart. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the second down play. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Zips. And the beatdown continues.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Now it's second down here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Movement here from the tight end. Gonna run it. It's Smith. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Here comes the bunch formation. Scanning the field, it's Hart. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Zips will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Finds his man, has the first down. They pick up the first down, tackle at the 25. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. Got a lane, can he get in? Touchdown, Akron. And the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Mark down at the 41-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They're going to run it here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. The Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll use the ground game here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4. The offense threatening. Close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they get him down after the completion. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
52, Iowa, 14.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Akron offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the ball to the ground. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. The offense really clicking here. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, what a play by this. In the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Off target and incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. That run moves the ball to the 16. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He breaks free now, has room to run. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just...
The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Catch made on the out route. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Tackle made after the completion.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night, maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And on the final play of the game, just a short gain. That'll do it. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.